2025 Volvo EX30 First Look Review, Premium, without the price. In America, finding a small EV with a premium badge on the nose is no easy task, as these upscale automakers have pitched the vast majority of their EVs to a more well-heeled clientele. In cases where premium brands do produce small EVs, they often aren't sold in this market at all, the BMW iX1 being a prime example. Enter the 2025 Volvo EX30, a new EV that is set to slot in below the XC40 Recharge. It promises a premium experience, without the price tag. The Swedish automaker has very cleverly priced the upcoming fully electric subcompact at just under $35,000, which, together with a vibey look, is likely to achieve its goal of attracting younger buyers. The EX30 won't set new standards for performance or range, but that's because it'll be positioned at the bottom of Volvo's lineup. When is the 2025 Volvo EX30 coming out? The global debut of the 2025 EX30 is on June 7, but the automaker's designation of this as a 2025 model means it will likely only hit dealerships in the USA in 2024. Pre-ordering will open in the meantime while we await the official release date for the Volvo EX30. A cross-country variant is also set to debut in 2024 for the 2025 model year. 2025 Volvo EX30 price and competition. More so than for any other Volvo model, the price of the 2025 Volvo EX30 will be crucial to its success. If it's not affordable enough, customers will simply spring for a larger XC40 Recharge, which starts at over $54,000, or one of the German rivals like the Audi Q4 e-tron that will cost around $50,000 as well. With that in mind, the new Volvo EX30 electric crossover's starting MSRP of $34,950 puts it at a distinct advantage. While there are likely to be some higher-priced trims in the EX30 lineup, the automaker's aim of a low-cost electric crossover has been paramount. New Volvo EX30 exterior and colors. The exterior of the Volvo EX30 is not radically different from the XC40, but the details are more modern and closer to the larger EX90. The overall design is both refined and athletic, in our opinion, with big wheels filling the arches. The Thor's hammer headlights are familiar, but for the EX30, are rendered in a digital fashion made up of individual rectangular daytime running lights. As with other Volvo EVs, the front section is closed off and doesn't incorporate a traditional grille. The side view features a gently tapering roofline and a beltline that, as with the XC40, rises in the vicinity of the C-pillar. At the back, Volvo has played around with the lighting quite a bit. Besides lower tail lights on the tailgate, there are more lights higher up on either side of the back window. The lower light clusters inside edges extend across the width of the tailgate in a way that frames the brand name. A rear roof spoiler adds to the cheeky look, and deep creases across the side profile culminate in curved emphasis points above the wheel arches. Paint colors for the Volvo EX30 will be interesting, and the automaker lists cloud blue as a more elegant hue and moss yellow as a bright and expressive paint that will help the little electric SUV to stand out. These are 2 of 5 available colors. The cross-country variant will sport a more rugged look with skid plates at the front, rear, and sides, and black body cladding. 19-inch black wheels will do duty here. Volvo EX30 dimensions. We already know that this will be Volvo's smallest SUV, and the dimensions of the EX30 support that. Total length comes in at 166.7 inches over a 104.3-inch wheelbase, a width of 72.3 inches excluding the mirrors, and a height of 61.1 inches. The XC40 Recharge is a good few inches larger all around. Thanks to a smaller battery than the XC40 Recharge and smaller measurements, the EX30 has a much lower curb weight, too. Single-motor models tip the scales at 3,858 pounds, while the dual-motor performance model weighs in at 4,140 pounds. Volvo EX30 powertrain and performance. In terms of powertrain options, there will be 2 Volvo EX30 models available, and buyers will be able to choose between maximized range or performance. Both models come with a 69 kWh battery. The base model is RWD and comes with one motor and an extended range battery. It makes 268 horsepower and 253 lb-ft of torque, which is good enough to get the Volvo EX30 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.1 seconds. All-wheel drive is an option, too, which means the addition of another electric motor. Twin-motor performance models have 422 HP and 400 lb-ft of torque, which drops the benchmark sprint to 3.4 seconds. These specs are more impressive than those of the C40 and the XC40 Recharge, both of which come with 402 HP and need somewhere between 4.5 and 4.7 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour. Volvo makes a big deal of the fact that the twin-motor performance EX30 is the fastest accelerating car they've ever made. The chassis of the EX30 has been calibrated to make the most of its slight size. A low center of gravity and a low curb weight mean it's an agile little SUV that's easy to pilot. We found the drive and handling in the XC40 to be pleasant and conducive to the urban environment. The EX30 is likely to be just as good, if not better. Range, charging, and battery life. We weren't expecting anything spectacular in this area based on comments made earlier this year by Volvo Cars CEO, Jim Rowan, who said that he thinks that improving infrastructure means that large batteries aren't necessary. A smaller battery also helps to keep the Volvo X30's price down. The 69 kWh battery, with 64 kWh usable, is smaller than the unit in both the XC40 Recharge and the C40, yet expected range will be better, thanks to a lower curb weight. Estimated range for the single-motor extended range model is 275 miles, with only 10 miles less targeted with the dual-motor performance setup. Maximum charging speeds are 153 kilowatts, which should see the EX30 go from 10 to 80% charge in 26.5 minutes. Volvo EX30 Interior and Cargo. We expect the same serene, relaxing atmosphere inside the EX30 that you get in other Volvos, but what will be telling is how much space it has, considering its shrunken dimensions. This will be especially important for second-row passengers. The seats in the back of the Volvo EX30 may not be the roomiest. As far as interior colors in the Volvo EX30 go, buyers will be able to choose from 4 schemes. The cabin will carry over the high-quality materials expected of a Volvo car, and it will come with a choice of 5 ambient lighting themes inspired by Scandinavian landscapes, subtly shifting in color. To add to this sense of tranquility, the dashboard is minimalist, sporting a large portrait-oriented screen that controls in-cabin functions. Being an all-new EV and a Volvo that is designed to appeal to the younger market, the X30's infotainment system is thoroughly modern with full smartphone integration, a high level of personalization, and over-the-air software updates. The amount of safety kit on board the EX30 is also impressive. Volvo points to the usefulness of these features in busy city environments, for example, a door opening alert to warn occupants not to open a door if a cyclist of another road user is approaching. The EX30 also has a far side airbag placed on the inside of the driver's seat that can reduce thorax and head injuries if the car is struck on the side. A driver alert system that detects eye and facial movements, as well as an intersection auto brake function, will also be offered. The cargo space in the Volvo EX30 tops out at 31.9 cubic feet, which isn't a lot, but Volvo makes it clear that a host of small item storage spaces will be available inside the cabin.